can you do?
What's happening, guys, and welcome back to the riot. Man, it is early as hell right now. I literally just woke up, but I got up especially early today because finally we are getting the Mortal Kombat trailer for the new game. I've been waiting for this for years, it feels like. And for those of you who don't know, man, I am a huge fighting game fan. I've been a part of the fighting game community since probably 2006, 2005. Uh, all the tournaments, I am just knee deep into it, right? I've been a fighting game fan since Street Fighter 2 back in 91. You know what I mean? So for me, Mortal Kombat is of all the fighting games, Mortal Kombat is my favorite. And that's saying a lot, man, because I'm a huge fan of all of them, most of them. You know, Soul Calibur, Tekken, Street Fighter, obviously, Guilty Gear, Grand Blue. I just love the fighting game genre, and for me, NetherRealm is kind of like a cut above all of them. You know what I mean? So, yeah, us Mortal Kombat fans have been waiting for this trailer for it feels like fucking eons, right? But it finally launched today. Ed Boon stuck to his word, and it is very early right now here in LA. But I had to watch it before, it gets spoiled by anybody else. And I just can't wait, man. I'm gonna jump right into it. So what's funny about making this video though is I don't even know if I'm gonna post this video, to be honest with you. I've been having some issues with YouTube that I'll talk about at another time. But I feel like I at least want to just do it just in case I decide to post it. And to be honest with you, this is my first reaction video. I've never done a live reaction video. So, and don't worry, I'm not going to make this a reaction channel, but there are certain things that I am going to react to, and this is definitely one of them. So let's go ahead and check out this trailer.
It is time.
Okay. Liu Kang.
Time to wake up to a new reality. To a blank canvas that I have painted in with warmth and peace. In my new era, the choice is yours. Whether to live in quiet serenity or bloody strife. To dwell in joyous prosperity or bitter rivalry.
There she is. There she is. All right. Right off the bat. Right off the bat.
You can face each other.
Of course.
As sworn enemies. Or united as brothers.
Exactly.
But a storm is brewing. And soon you will discover that even in this new era, one constant remains. There is always something worth fighting for. You have chosen to defy peace. Then you have chosen war with a god.
Let's go. Let's go. Mortal Kombat 1. Okay. It's a September 9th or 19th. Okay, that's soon. Shang Tsung pre-order, pre-order. Okay, pre-order bonus. May 19th. Okay, beta access. All right. Okay, so lots to unpack there, but first of all, the Shang Tsung being a pre-order, it's not surprising. You know what, I don't mind it. For me, I think I pre-ordered every Mortal Kombat game since the reboot back in 9. So for me, I'm going to pre-order this game. That's a given, right? I don't mind that so much, but I kind of wish NetherRealm didn't have to re- result to those shenanigans. Um, I get it. It's a way to get people to pre-order, but I just kind of wish all the characters that are in the game that aren't locked behind a paywall should just be in the game. You get what I'm saying? Like, I kind of wish they didn't have to do that. I understand why they do it. I just wish they didn't have to do it. But it's not that big of a deal to me that Shang is a pre-order. But anyway, man, let's get into the trailer. That was wild, man. That was wild. And see, initially I thought what they were going to do was reboot the whole franchise, like from the beginning again, right? Like I thought they were going to just start from the beginning, but it looks like they are continuing from the last game, but kind of starting new. It's kind of like a reboot, if you will, right? Like a sequel reboot, because all of that happened in the last game. I mean, as far as Liu Kang being a god now, right? Um, if you play Mortal Kombat 11 and the DLC Aftermath, you know Liu Kang became a god, and you know that uh, at the end of Aftermath, you were kind of given a choice to either play as Liu Kang or Shang Tsung, and depending on who you pick, the endings are very different, right? But it looks like what they did was, and I'm assuming, I don't know, that they're going with Liu Kang's ending from that game as canon, right? Like that's canon. He became a god because at the end of his story, he became a god. He went back to the past with the great Kung Lao and said some stuff, but and it looks like it looked like he was rebooting things even then, right? So it looks like they are going with that storyline, which is it's fine for me, right? Shang's ending was kind of stupid anyway, so I'm kind of glad they didn't go with that. But then again, I can't really tell from this trailer uh, which way they're really going to go. Like I'm guessing that they went with Liu Kang's ending with this, right? Um, what else? Look, nothing here is surprising as far as the characters involved, right? I expected to see Sub-Zero, Scorpion, because let's be real, you cannot have a Mortal Kombat game without Sub-Zero and Scorpion. That's like having a Street Fighter game without Ryu and Ken. That's like having a Tekken game without the Mishimas, right? Without Heihachi and Jin and Kazuya. I mean, though certain characters are always going to be in the game. I already know that, right? Raiden being in the game, not a surprise. Katana Molina, uh, see, I thought they were going to start from the very beginning, so I wasn't sure they were going to be in it, but I'm still not surprised seeing even them in the trailer. So, um, but I will say that what I'm most excited about is the fact that the game is coming out in literally a few months. It's coming out September 19th, right? So that's literally a few months from now. I thought the game was going to come out next year sometime, right? Because usually that's what they do. They show the trailer a year before the game comes out normally, right? The fact that it's coming out so soon is nuts to me, and I'm happy as hell about that. The 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 pre-order beta is going to be interesting, right? Because I'm wondering how many characters they're going to allow you to play in the beta. So, and also I'm wondering when are they going to start making character announcements, right? I mean, there's a lot of crazy stuff going through my head right now, and it's early as hell, so I'm still kind of waking up while watching uh, this trailer, man. But I got to tell you, I'm excited. I literally can't wait for this. I don't. I just kind of want. I want to know what else do we have to look forward to with this game, right? Because um, is it going to be another story mode? Are they bringing back like old modes? Like the way this trailer was talking, it seemed like Liu Kang was saying, you could either be enemies or you could fight together, or you could do this, this way, or you could do. It seemed like there's a lot of choice involved in this game, right? Usually stuff like that you don't really find in a fighting game. Usually that kind of stuff, the choice making choices, those are for like RPG games, things like that. But not in a fighting game, right? Fighting games are very, binary, right? It's just you versus somebody else. Sometimes there's tag teams, sometimes there's not, but there's not a lot of choice involved, right? So the fact that he's saying you have all these choices to make, I'm very curious what that means. Because unlike other fighting games, the reason why I love Mortal Kombat so much is because of the story, right? Like most fighting game fans could care less about story. They just want to get into the mechanics of the game, right? But I love story, right? Which is also why Soul Calibur is my second favorite fighting game of all time. Well, toss up between Soul Calibur and Street Fighter, but I love the story, and I love the lore of these games. I do wonder about the mechanics. A lot of let's be honest here, man. Mortal Kombat 11 was very divisive as far as the NetherRealm community goes, right? Like some people loved MK11, some people hated it. They were saying Mortal Kombat 10 was much better. I look personally for me, I'm not going to lie. I like Mortal Kombat 11's combat system a lot better than I like Mortal Kombat 10's, right? I think they were both good. I just like the fact that Mortal Kombat 11 did make it a little bit more easier for casual players to get in. And even just saying that word, is kind of a dirty word in the fighting game community, right? Like most fighting game regulars hate that word casual because it means that the developer is going to dumb down the game, right? So that normal people can play. See, the thing for me is I like casual players because it means that they'll keep making the game, because a franchise won't survive if only the hardcore fans, bought the game, right? I mean, because that circle is very small. So if you're relying on just super hardcore fans to buy the game, the franchise isn't going to make it, and then you're going to end up like Soul Calibur right now, right? Because Soul Calibur is basically Namco Bandai has completely just abandoned it, right? Like they just said, screw it, we'll focus on Tekken. We're not going to mess with Soul Calibur, and because of that, we're probably not going to ever get another Soul Calibur game. And if we do, it's going to be years from now, and it's going to be a complete reboot, right? So, anyway, guys, my head is spinning. I haven't had my coffee yet. I am excited as hell about what I just saw, and best believe, even after this video, I'm probably going to rewatch this trailer several more times, man, just because I have waited so long for this to finally happen. You know what? In fact, I will watch it one more time with you guys, just because I'm sure there's things I missed during it. So
it is time.
That is
time to wake up.
Well, I mean, it's Raiden.
To a new reality. To a blank canvas that I have painted in with warmth and peace. In my new era, the choice is yours. Whether to live in quiet serenity or bloody strife.
Katana looks so good.
To dwell in joyous prosperity or bitter rivalry. You can face each other as sworn enemies, or united as brothers. But a storm is brewing, and soon you will discover that even in this new era,
I don't know.
One constant remains.
They're making it seem like he is, but I don't think he is.
there is always something worth fighting for. You have chosen to defy peace. Then you have chosen war with a god.
This might be a fatality. I mean, this might actually be a fatality in the game. September 19th, man. So we already know Sonya, Johnny Cage, they're in the game. We already know they have to be in the game. I mean, if they're taking it back, there's no way they're making a game without Johnny Cage. Sonya, maybe, no, I think she'll probably be in it too. Jax, I don't know. But I'm looking forward to it, man. I like I said, I can't wait for the character announcements. I can't wait to see who made it into the game, right? Because I don't believe all of our favorites from the past 3 games are going to make it into this game, right? Like I hope. Like I'm a big Garrus player. Like I love Garrus and I love Aaron Black. I don't know if they're going to make it into the game. I hope they do. But you know what? If they don't, okay, that's fine. As long as they give us something different, give us something a little bit new, give us at least characters who are fun to play, right? Because I think for the most part, everybody in Mortal Kombat 11 was fun to play for me, except for maybe Scarlet, but whatever. But they were fun to play. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. I just wanted to do this reaction. Like I said, I don't even know if I'm going to post this video, to be honest with you. Me and YouTube haven't been seeing eye to eye, but I did want to make it just in case I do. And anyway, it's been a while, and since I've done a video, but I had to do this one because this is my shit right here. So anyway, guys, thank you so much. And if you're following me, great. If you're not following me, please hit the subscribe button, leave me a like. Be sure to follow me on all social media channels, Instagram, Twitter, all under Verbal Riot Show. Sorry. And I'll talk to you soon.